You're watching my episode number 21 on the series of talks on planet Earth. Today's discussion is about the formation of coal. Coal formed millions of years ago when the Earth was covered with huge swampy forest where plants, giant ferns, reeds, and mosses grew. As the plants grew, some died and fell into the swamp waters. New plants grew up to take their places, and when these died, still more grew. In time, there was thick layer of dead plants rotting in the swamp. The surface of the earth changed, and water and dirt washed in, stopping to decaying process. More plants grew up, but they too died and fell, forming separate layers. After millions of years, many layers had formed, one on top of the other. The weight of the top layers and the water and dirt packed down the lower layers of plant matter. Heat and pressure produced chemical and physical changes in the plant layers, which forced out oxygen and left rich carbon deposits. In time, material that had been plants became coal. Coals are classified into three main ranks or types: lignite coal, bituminous coal, and anthracite coal. These classifications are based on the amount of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen present in the coal. Coal is defined as a readily combustible rock containing more than 50% by weight of carbon. Coals are other constituents include hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, ash, and sulfur. Some of the undesirable chemical constituents include chlorine and sodium. In the process of transformation or coalification, peat is altered to lignite, lignite is altered to subbituminous, subbituminous coal is altered to bituminous coal, and bituminous coal is altered to anthracite. First, let us discuss about lignite coal. It is the lowest rank of coal, which means that it has the lowest heating value and lowest carbon content. Although lignite is more solid than peat, it crumbles when shipped long distances. Most lignite in the United States is in North and South Dakota, Montana, and Texas. In India, it is found in Neyveli, Tamil Nadu. Lignite is used to generate electricity. Other uses include generating synthetic natural gas and producing fertilizer products. Number two, bituminous coal. It is intermediate in rank and sometimes called soft coal. It appears smooth when you first see it, but look closer and you will find it has many layers. It is the most abundant kind of coal. It has a high heating value, but it also has a high sulfur content. More than 80% of the bituminous coal produced in the US is burned to generate electricity. Other major coal uses are the cement, food, paper, automobile, textile, and plastic industries. Another important industrial use is to provide coke for iron and steel industries. Bituminous coal derivatives or byproducts can be changed into many different chemicals from which we can make paint, nylon, aspirin, and many other items. The last, number three, anthracite coal is the highest rank of coal, which means that it has the highest heating value and highest carbon content. It is very hard, deep black, and looks almost metallic because it is brilliantly glossy. Anthracite burns longer, with more heat, and with less dust and soot than other types of coal. The primary market for anthracite is for heating homes. Nearly all of the anthracite in the United States is in Pennsylvania, but there are some small beds in other states. I got a beautiful video animation on the formation of the coal. I'll let you see it right now.
The formation of coal began millions of years ago. At that time, the earth was covered in giant swamp forests. Dead leaves and plants sank into the ground. Because of lack of oxygen, this debris became peat. Layer upon layer of peat started to be built up and were pressed together, expelling all water. Pressure, weight and heat finally turned the peat into lignite and, under further pressure, into hard coal.